Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar is in Guwahati, where he attended the Lokmanthan 2022 festival in Guwahati. Vice President Dhankhar inaugurated the official program of the day at Lokmanthan. Vice President Dhankhar was accompanied by Governor Jagdish Mukhi. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, along with other leaders, were also present at the function. This is Vice President Dhankhar's first visit to Assam after becoming the Vice President of the country. Addressing the function, Vice President Dhankhar also talked about the variety in terms of cultures and heritage in the states of Northeast. He also said that it was a privilege for him to make his first trip to Assam as Vice President for Lokmanthan.
Indeed privileged to be associated with this inaugural session of the third edition of Lokmanthan in Guwahati today. It is indeed a very appropriate place for such an occasion and function. It is satisfying to learn that Lokmanthan 2022, with the theme of Lok Parampara, is celebrating the culture and ethos of northeastern India and facilitating a dialogue between artists, intellectuals and academicians drawn from various parts of the country to recognize many historical traditions of Bharat. Compliment Pragya Pravah for organizing this national level colloquium over the years to bring out the hidden treasures of our traditional knowledge. Warm regards to the local organizations, Intellectual Forum of Northeast and Assam Tourism Development Corporation for their earnest productive efforts. India has a great, unrivaled heritage of debate, discussion, knowledge sharing, public discourse, and intellectual brainstorming. In ancient times, there was a healthy space where debates were conducted to examine various religions, philosophical and moral issues. Indian epics like Bhagavad Gita and in-depth contemplation on morality and philosophy in the form of dialogue.
Meanwhile, also addressing the event was Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, who talked about the importance of a function like Lokmanthan. Well, Chief Minister Sharma also said that a collective statement should be made to the left and secular lobbies of the nation from platforms like Lokmanthan that India is not just a union of states.
It is also a pride privilege for us that our state is hosting the third edition of this intellectual discourse of Lokmanthan, which is rooted in Indian ethos and tradition. The Guwahati edition focuses on Lok Parampara of India. I am sure deliberation at this platform will generate mass awareness on the rich culture, tradition and lifestyle of the people of Northeast and the country. This will also lead to a celebration of the great cultural legacy of our Pavitra Bharat Bhumi. For the last several decades, since the time of independence, India was considered only to be a nation state. This thought was also supported by certain educated society, media and intellectual class of India at that time. In their consciousness, India was only a few tribes, a few states, each with their own culture, which was ruled by some invaders from time to come. They wanted to say that culturally this was the land was never one. कोई ये भी बोलता है कि भारत खाली एक यूनियन ऑफ स्टेट ही है. हमारी यह गौरवशाली भूमि दुनिया की सबसे पुरानी सभ्यताओं में से एक है। भारतीयता की भावना 19वीं सदी और उस समय के नेशन स्टेट की धारणा से काफी पुरानी है। Two most noteworthy features of our country and numerous diversities are India's territorial integrity and cultural unity. आज लोकमंथन की ये कार्यक्रम में देश से बहुत ही गुणवान लोग आया है। असम का धरती में मां कामाख्या और महापुरुष श्रीमंत शंकरदेव का ये पवित्र भूमि में मैं आपका सबको स्वागत करता हूं। मैं ये विश्वास करता हूं कि हमारा सिविलाइजेशन का ऊपर ये जो लेफ्ट और सेकुलर लोगों का एक अटैक हो रहा है, उसको हम लोग को कलेक्टिवली एक बहुत बड़ा रेस्पॉन्स देना है। हम लोग को ये लोगों को एकेडमिक तरीका से, हमारा डिबेट से और हमारा जो जन कल्याण का भावों से हम वो लोगों को ये सिखा देना है कि भारतवर्ष कोई यूनियन ऑफ स्टेट नहीं है। भारतवर्ष हमारा जीता जागता मातृभूमि है और भारत हमारा पवित्र कर्म भूमि है। आज भारत के लिए जो हमारा सिविलाइजेशनल चैलेंज है, हम ये लोग को ये भी समझा देना है कि भारतवर्ष कोई 1947 में जन्म होने वाला भौगोलिक भूखंड नहीं है। भारत अनादिकाल से था और भारत अनादिकाल तक रहेगा। यही हमारा भूखंड है। मैं बार बार बोलता हूं, भारत कोई कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है। भारत इज अ सिविलाइजेशन डेमोक्रेसी और भारत का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हमारा पूज्य है कि लेकिन भारत का सभ्यता हमारा परम पूज्य है।
Well, the second day of the 4-day-long Lokmanthan is seeing various cultural functions and extravaganza that will highlight the folk culture of the northeastern states. The aim for this year's edition is to give a podium to ethnic groups of the northeast to showcase their culture. Various seminars under different themes are taking place during this edition of the Lokmanthan. Well, these seminars are being attended by intellectuals, artists, writers and researchers from all over the country.
I am from Hyderabad. I am General Secretary of Prajna Bharati, which is a part of Prajna Prava for Telangana Pranta. This is the first time it has been held in the Northeast, and this is about, Lokmanthan is a program that Prajna Prava conducts for every 2 years. Okay, we take up a subject on this, and this time we have taken up tribals. Okay, about their lifestyles and their livelihoods and what is the effect of the present technological upgrades and all. Okay, this is what we are going to speak about. Okay, for next 2 days, and this is the first time which is happening in Northeast.
I am from basically I am from Dhing, now staying at Guwahati. It's a very huge event. We all participating the Lokmanthan. The program is going on about the Lokaparampara of the Janajatis, every people.
I have come from Kerala.
Okay.
And I have come to participate in this meeting, and after hearing the deliberations and discussions in the 3-day conference, we want to understand how far we would be able to strengthen the thread that is our culture, which runs through all of us in spite of our diversities, to strengthen that.
I came over from East UP Buddha Postgraduate College, Kushinagar, to participate in Lokmanthan 2022. First, it has been organized in Bhopal. Secondly, this event has been organized in Ranchi, and it is third time when we gathered over here in Guwahati.